Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of SuperComboTech Reacts. Today we're going to look at Disney's Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. So as with my Into the Breach reaction, I'm just going to use a Games Done Quick episode, or run I guess, because that's the simplest way of getting all the content. So this is Toben, and let's jump into Aladdin and see what we can see. So I've played this game a lot as a kid and as an adult on the Super Nintendo. It's one of my all-time favorite games, and I think it's an absolute masterpiece of just great gameplay. It's tight, it's fast, it does a lot of really cool stuff. And I'm excited to see what goes on in this speedrun. So one of the things that Alex and I noticed when we were playing our playthroughs is how much of an adaptation this game is. And so this opening crawl is very much the same as the movie, and it really sets up the story quite well for what goes on. And I don't know why it hasn't started yet. Where did it actually start? Okay. No, that's too far. Alright, there we go. Okay. The timestamp at the bottom was not correct. There we go. Alright, here we go. So I imagine the first stage is probably pretty quick. Okay, that's cool. Getting an early jump on there. Oh yeah, and this is all... yeah, it's 100%, so they'll be getting all the red stuff. So you get up there, get the scroll, and that's really strange. I wonder if that's a technique to just to maintain your speed, because you do slow down as you hover. So doing that, you maybe get the best of both worlds, where you hover and go fast. I guess it's probably what's going to happen. And it's interesting that, yeah, you do go pretty quick when you do that. So apples to stun guards a lot faster than hitting them. Just dodge that one completely. That's a really nice jump to clear. So that was one thing that Alex and I noticed too, is that the platforms of where you can reach are really strange in this game. You can get to really high points. Get that red gem. Yeah, so the platforming is really interesting with the route or the lines that they're following, where they can get to places that are just a lot faster. Really fast jumps. Holy cow. Not even like landing on platforms, just going. Like, yeah. Wow. This is amazing. This stage is definitely tricky for red gems. Yeah, there's one up there. And then there's some down here. There's gonna come a point where I don't know where they are. And it's gonna be a surprise, because I've never got, holy cow. I've never got 100% playthrough. As many times as I've tried, it hasn't actually happened yet. Alright, so 2 minutes and you're already at the first boss. I like that long that long apple throw. That's pretty cool. 16 apples, so that's more than enough for the boss. Hasn't taken damage, hasn't really been hurt at all yet. Okay, that's interesting. Quick hit. So they're not waiting for him to swipe. It just probably removes the hitbox from the sword. Yeah, because that's not what I do. I wait for him to actually swipe down. But there must be a part of the animation where the sword stops being... or the hitbox disappears and you can just jump onto the boss. So that was pretty cool. That's something I've never seen before. Which is probably going to be the case for a lot of this stuff in this run. I've never seen a lot of this stuff before, I imagine. Waiting for the scene to pass. And this is, yeah, Cave of Wonders. So this is a really fun stage because the platforming is really, really tight. Okay, take a damage boost to get that rather than doing the platforming. Probably there too. Knowing that you're going to get health, you can take those damage boosts. That makes sense. Waiting for the bat cycle because there's a red up there. Definitely, yeah, I definitely don't want to get the scarabs. You don't want to be doing the extra levels because that would take a lot of time. So, okay, oh, very nice. That was cool. Kind of a 2-for-1, and then going back for that one. Yeah, so I think that's a trick. It wants you to use the first one, but the first one, like the first stalactite, but it would trick you, and then you'd use the second one incorrectly. So, very, very nice. The interesting thing about 100% is because you're getting all the red gems, you're waiting for all of them to fill up at the end of not a stage, but like a section. And that would actually take more time. So I imagine, you know, as fast as this run is going to be, any percent. Ooh, nice. I always try to do a quick a quick rope pull there. Damage boost through. Oh, very cool. Your iframes let you skip behind that. That was really, really cool. Holy cow. Not going to go for the life. Oh, there's a red. Okay. I wonder if they'll go for the heart refill. Ooh, that was nicely timed. That one filled up the hearts and gave another one because of the kind of 100 coin 1-up mechanic that they follow in this game. That's really fun. And a little cutscene, and then the lava escape is going to be tricky as well. Wow, okay, cool. So less than 5 minutes, and they're basically a third of the way done? Probably is a good way to look at this stage, is a third. Yeah, so this downtime with these stages is really interesting. I guess it goes pretty quick, but still. Then you have the scenes that you have to mash through. Alright, so this one is the auto-scroller, right? And auto-scrollers in speedruns are typically frowned upon because they're just so stupid. They take forever, and it's really not you setting the pace, it's the game that's setting the pace. But because he has to get red gems, I'm very curious to see, you know, where he positions himself and stuff. So far it's pretty standard. That one, okay, you do go back because you have to wait for the screen anyways. Yeah, so lots of waiting, lots of pausing. Might as well collect all the gems since do all the stuff because you're just waiting. So it's not really going to be that different from a normal playthrough, I guess. Here I thought there'd be something cool to go faster, but it seems pretty standard to what I do. So far nothing too crazy, but these ones are always tricky, you know, in Mario games and these kind of games, because it's always going to be the same amount of time. It really just comes down to probably, you know, getting all the gems, making sure that you don't miss those cycles. You don't want to get hit. Obviously, you don't want to die because you don't want to do it over again. Okay, cool. I usually take a damage boost on that one to go higher. That was nice. So they're almost done. Ooh, I like that. That was cool. I don't remember how I tried to get that gem. But the kind of just running off and hovering is really effective. Go back. And that's it. Alright, cool. Yeah, that really was just optimal movement. Making sure those red gems come together nicely. And then the dreaded carpet escape. So I love that in any game that does Aladdin, and what I mean by that is either the Super Nintendo game, the Genesis game, but then even stuff like Kingdom Hearts, you have a carpet escape scene. And in Kingdom Hearts, and I think in the Genesis version it might be the same, but in Kingdom Hearts you can just die and you skip it, at least on beginner. Or is it on critical? I think it's on beginner. So you can death abuse and get out of it faster. Whereas this one, you know, you just hug the corner of the left, right-hand side of the screen, and you just go as fast as you can. All right, that's pretty cool. Genie, Jafar, Aladdin, and Boo, which is the password that you'll always remember now. So we're going to Genie's birthday party, and this is one I'm going to be really excited to see because there's some really interesting movement, and he's at 2 lives, so he might be in that window as well where you're not going to be doing the kind of harder cycle. Oh, interesting. Can you do apple? I guess you could use apples to do that. It's pretty crazy how far off screen you can... Oh, okay. Yeah, he almost didn't get it. I wonder if that was a mistake. Okay, weird. That must have been a mistake. That's crazy. Oh, no, it's enough that he's getting the full... He knows exactly where everything's going to be, though. Whoa! Okay, that's something I'm gonna steal. That's crazy, because it's that end section that's so hard. Holy cow. Alright, that was cool. I'm impressed with that. It was almost it was almost a fail though. He almost had to die and try again. Okay, some interesting apple spam to pop that balloon to get through. Yeah, those swingers are gonna be... Yeah, the balloons definitely are going to take more time. Apples to kill those, because anything that makes you swing or bounce, your momentum shifts down quite a bit. So you don't really want to hit those... What is going on? I didn't even see how he killed that thing. Anything that takes your momentum away is obviously going to kill your time. There's not necessarily a P-speed in this game, and what I mean by that is, you know, Mario, you hit a certain point and your movement kind of reaches its peak velocity, but the more interesting, I wonder if that was a mistake, because you can use iframes to get within an enemy's hitbox so that you can go higher, and then because that was such a vertical stage or part of this stage, then using a damage boost like that would be effective. So this is a really interesting area because of these boxes being delayed, but that was going fast. Okay, so he is going to use balloons? No, maybe no. Get up. He's going to, I guess, yeah, you just got to do it the way it's intended. Oh, but he doesn't have to climb up, so that's really nice. So it's really fast up, really fast hover, so that you don't have to catch that ledge and climb back up. Okay, so this is probably the halfway point. You're out of Genie, you probably, I think now we go into the Strange Egypt level, right? And then, yeah, I think that's probably the halfway point. At 10 minutes. So I have not gotten all of the red gems here before. Nice, I like the apple spam there. Get some height, because I think, yeah, there's definitely one up there. Get the turkey. Nice. Hovering. Wow, okay, that was really clean. That was really, really, really clean. Damage boosting, get that one. It's probably just a lot faster. Kill that. Take a couple tries to get up the ledge. Okay, I like that. That's fun. Rather than trying to kill him and go back. Wow, the way that he can climb, he must mash. I mean, you look at how he switches his grip and stuff to mash the scroll. If you watch his hand, ooh, that was cool. I would have probably missed that. Nice, yeah, he definitely does some funky grips to catch all that stuff. Oh, okay. Those archers killed me so much. Okay, damage boost to get through the spikes. Again, if you're waiting for any kind of cycle, if you have the health and you can just run through it. Yeah, like that. Okay, that was really cool. Only one health left, but it doesn't matter because this is the end of the Strange Egypt phase. Nice. Cool. That's super fun. And damage boosting is such a simple part of speedruns, but it's something, if you play casually, it's so counterintuitive because you guard your health so much and so closely, but your health just becomes another resource for you to go faster if you can exchange it for, you know, more movement. So rather than wait, you have to, or you give up a heart and then you go have fun. So this stage, obviously it's kind of the pause, it's a nice auto scroller as well, but there's red gems that you still need to collect. So yeah, what I was gonna say is this stage is really tricky because if you do the kind of Donkey Kong style where you follow the green gems equal to following the bananas, you're gonna miss things. But there seems to be a somewhat consistent path for them. A few tricks and hidden things, but they're close. Like I wouldn't have known to go down or up. Okay. You going back down? Okay. It's almost done. It might just be kind of cinematic. Yeah, so that's up. There must also, he must be setting up his gem total in a certain way so that at certain points with the rest of the red gems to collect, it will get a health refill, because you can definitely do that. Top corner pushing. Is that it? It might be it. It might also be fast. Yeah. I don't know. Because on an auto scroll like that, maybe there's a corner, staying in that corner might exit the stage faster. Whereas other ones, they might have to fly up or down. They do that a lot in Pokemon. Well, they'll position so that NPCs don't have to walk as far. And I'm curious if that's the same mentality in that section. Yeah, I love that it's like almost pacifist, except for the pots. And I'm sure a lot of it too is to keep lag from happening. Okay, that one's a tricky one. That was cool. I wonder if that was intended. Oh, okay. That looked like it was intended. Not gonna grab the one up because who needs it? This is a big one, isn't it? Oh no, that was it. Okay, so it must be in the next stage where there's one where you have to go pretty high up to get a red gem. Yeah, this stage is really tricky. So gotta use Iago for it. Lure him over. One. Yeah, those knife throwers are brutal. And I imagine that mashing... Okay, this is probably... Yeah. So you gotta climb. Wow, that's amazing. I don't know if... Oh, it's a double. Okay, I don't think I ever knew about the one on the other side. That's pretty fascinating. So you throw those... Yeah, using apples to... Oh, yeah, okay, well. Damage boost through. Cool, that was really clean. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that other red gem on the other side of that guy. I knew about the one. I don't think I've still ever got it, but I knew about the one. Nice. Okay, let's see how... Okay. Ah, yeah, this is where it's going to be. This is where the gem refill is going to happen, I bet. So he needs 3 more. 3 refill right as he was about to die. Wow, so you can just keep running. That's so cool! Oh, nice. Okay, so that's really, really cool. You take a damage boost turned the opposite direction, because typically when you take damage, you bounce back. But bouncing back, in that sense, is that you go forward. What the heck? Okay. That's pretty wild. That's pretty crazy. Wow. I've never seen that before. That's super cool. So you get on top using the pot, the flying pot thing, and then you're always above him when his hitbox refreshes. That's super cool. Fill up, and we're at the final battle in 17 minutes. That's just bonkers. I wonder if there'll be strats to get rid of eggs, which will reduce legs. Okay, so not being in front of him, that's interesting. Damage boost to get on top of the hitbox, very nice. Damage boost to get on the hitbox, very nice. Damage boost to get on the hitbox. Okay, okay, there's one apple that he chucked. Oh, wow. And that should be it. Yeah. Fascinating. Okay, so you just damage boost to stay up. Just enough of a lift for you to get on top of the hitbox for the snake. That was really cool. Those last 2 bosses, well, all of them, even the first one, fascinating techniques to use getting rid of hitboxes or just avoiding them early. Cool. That was really fun. So thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to visit SuperComboTech on all of our channels so that you can follow up with our thoughts for Aladdin that we played last month. And thank you for watching.